Chapter 6. Let us handle this, Stephanie hissed to Becky as they headed towards the house to face the grown-ups. Ooh. Flash trotted behind them, herding them right up to the doorstep. She's right, said Lizzie to Charles. They'll listen to us. We're older. Charles and Becky looked at each other with raised eyebrows. What did I just tell you? Charles said without any words. Becky nodded. The big sis was taking over. Now Aunt Abigail had just joined Mom. Stephanie, what's going on? She asked. Where the heck did that dog come from? Flash was poking his nose into the kitchen. Flash was curious. Yes, there were lots of good smells here. Can he come in? Stephanie asked. This is Flash. Somebody just left him here. Charles saw Aunt Abigail's face soften. You mean he was abandoned? Oh no, how awful. I heard that some people leave dogs near farms when they don't want them anymore. Abandoned meant that a dog's owner left it all alone. So the dog had to take care of itself. That wasn't exactly what happened. But nobody had corrected Aunt Abigail. He must be hungry, she went on. Charles thought of all the leftovers Flash had eaten, plus the puppy food. Well, he began. Then Lizzie pinched him hard. He closed his mouth. Aunt Abigail sighed. All right, she said. Let him in, but will he get along with Buddy and the Bean? Charles happened to know that Buddy couldn't wait to play with Flash. But now that Flash felt more at home, he'd probably enjoy Buddy too. I think Buddy and Flash will be fine together, Lizzie said. But maybe you should keep holding the Bean for now. We don't know how Flash will behave around little kids. They brought Flash into the kitchen, closing the doors came from running for the house. Well, Dad said, getting up from the table with a big smile. Who's this cutie? He knelt down to say hi to Flash. Uncle Stephen didn't seem excited. He looked over his glasses at Flash, frowning. And who does he belong to? He asked. We don't know, Charles said honestly. But we think he needs a home. What do you think, Dad? Stephanie asked. Can we keep him? Please? She had her arms around Flash's neck. Charles could tell she had fallen in love with the beautiful black and white pup, and Flash seemed to love her too. This girl was so nice. Flash thought he could sit here next to her forever, especially in this warm, cozy room, as long as he got to run, chase, and play, that is. Out of the question, Uncle Stephen said, turning back to his newspaper. We're just getting settled here. Stephanie turned to Aunt Abigail. Mama, she asked. Aunt Abigail was shaking her head. I don't know, Step. This dog had a lot of energy. I saw him zooming around the backyard chasing after you. I'm not sure he can keep him busy enough. Uncle Stephen was nodding. A dog like this belongs on a real farm like over at the Barclays. He sighed. He turned to Mrs. Peterson. You seen that place, right? The one on the other end of the road where those sheep are always getting loose? Charles realized that Stephanie was probably right. Uncle Stephen would never agree to adopt a dog. At least not this one. He watched Stephanie and Becky petting Flash. They looked so sad. Charles noticed Mom looking too. Stephen, Mom said carefully, you should give it a chance. I didn't think our family's ready for a dog either, but we just love Buddy. He's the greatest. Uncle Stephen shook his head stubbornly. Well, fine for you. You, he said. Charles really something. His mother was Uncle Stephen's bossier older sister. Charles looked at Mom. So? He asked. Oh no, said Mom. Oh, yes, said Charles. Can't we foster Flash? Just until we find out, Lizzie interrupted. Just until we find the right home. She gave Charles a glare. He knew she was warning him not to tell the grown-ups about Murray and Dot. That would just complicate things. Anyways, they wanted to solve the mystery themselves. He's a great puppy, said Charles, and he'd make a great friend for Buddy. Uppy! Shouted the Bean, trying to get down and pet Flash. But we don't know if Buddy and Flash will get along, said Mom. Let's take them outside and find out, Lizzie said. She winked at Charles, and Charles winked back. He and Lizzie both knew that Mom was going to agree. They were going to have to foster a new puppy. Sure enough, by the end of the afternoon, it was all settled. Not only did Flash and Bunny get along, but Flash loved the Bean too. The Border Collie would be riding back to Littleton in the band with the Pearsons. Not only that, but Stephanie and Becky were coming to visit this very weekend.